What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So we've taken a little bit of a break from working on stuff in our world with all these walkie-talkie episodes, but I think it's about time that we get back to business. Got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get done today, and it's been kind of keeping us behind. Just grab all this loot real quick. And where'd my arrows go? Somewhere I dumped them out. Anywho, let's head back over to our base real quick. Alright, nice little shortcut here. Anyway, what I'd like to do, the main thing today, and I've talked about it in the last couple episodes, but we really need to figure out what level those spawners are both going to match up at. Let's see. Oh! Oh no. Get me out of here. Whoa. Alright. Alright. So, we have, of course, our zombie spawner, which we had set up into our first XP system. But down here, as I had shown before, we have a nice skelly spawner. And it does light up at this height. But I want to find, mostly today, the biggest thing to accomplish is find a good level, a good height, that both of these are going to light up. And then pretty much we're going to try and start leveling off the base floor to match that. And then, of course, we've got the spider one as well, which we can figure out what the best layer is for that. But anyway, I thought it's going to be kind of sad because we got to rip out that zombie spawner, and it was our very, very first XP system. Of course, there's a zombie in there right now. I think it's off, though. Let me turn it on. Let's see. Can we hear him? Yeah, we can hear him start spawning. So right below here is where we have the spawner. Let's see if I can still see it. Yep. Right there. So I'm going to let this load up a bit, and let's use it, have one more zombie harvest just to say goodbye, and then we're going to start tearing that out and figuring out the best level for both those spawners to work. Alright, they're all crushed and ready. Let's go for our last harvest. Man, I never could get this one to be one hit. I think I figured out why. Ooh, nice. You see that rare drop? I didn't think you could get rare drops from a spawner. That is pretty sweet. It is incredibly sweet. Anywho, alright, so yep, let's take our final taste of that zombie meat. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, right. Alright, well, we're gonna make this bigger and better, by far. I'm so blown away, I didn't think you could get rare drops from the freaking spawners. I'm really psyched about that. Unless there was a naturally spawned zombie in there. But anyway. Alright, let's start to go. And God, zombie meat. Hungry right away again. Alright, let's go up here. Let's start to rip this baby out. Alright, and you can see, of course, the way that we do the lighting. Before we had to use pistons because we made this before they had the redstone lamps. But let's get this water all out of here. Alright, we can probably do it for the next layer as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so sad, so sad. Alright, I'm going to get this all ripped out, and I'll be right back. Oh, man. What is it about this area? I keep getting creepers over here. Ooh, even more mobs. What's over there? There's a big area that's not lit up, apparently. Let's go light that up. Let's go light that up. I do not want any mishaps. Yeah, you can see right there in the corner. Dry. Alright. Let's light this baby up a bit more. I don't know when that or how that got knocked out. Alright, that's probably good now. Alright. So, I ripped out most of this. Looking pretty good. I'm going to have to dig it down all the way. Got out my silk touch pick because I really don't want to waste any glass. At this point, we're going to have a lot of glass we got to put in. So, get out my trusty silk touch. I'm going to dig all this glass out. And then we're going to replace this layer right here, which is 8x8. And I'm going to replace that with glass so that we can have a nice view when we're down here working straight to that spawner to make sure it's lit up. And let's take out all this too. So we got to get all the water streams out, because this is all going to go bye-bye. Alright, is that the last one? Alright, good. And, yeah, why not? Let's take this one out, too. So, and, oh, I figured out why this wasn't working before. At least what I think is the reason. See how I have these fairly big drops right here? I think if they jump up, they can actually sometimes take damage. In particular, this one right here. Because that's a 3-block drop. They shouldn't take any damage, but if they did a jump before they went down, they could possibly take damage. So that looks like it was our culprit the whole time. And I couldn't, of course, get our crusher timer right after that. But, oh well. A little too late. So I'm going to finish clearing this all up, and I will see you guys back. Alright, so I've cleared out a whole bunch of space, so that we should have plenty good view between the two spawners. I also did a couple of the important measurements that you need for mob spawning and to build an XP machine. I realized actually while building this, I actually did it incorrectly and gave out some incorrect information back when I did my spider spawner. But basically, the 3 important measurements to know, of course, we already went over for mob spawning, is the 8x8 spawning pad, and then that they can spawn, let's head over there. Mobs are able to spawn up to 2 blocks below the spawner and the height of the spawner. So they're able to spawn on a block here, here, or here. And then, of course, the 8x8. Which you're able to do, and I've done this many a times, but when you have the direction of the spawner, see how the X and the Z, X and Z are going both down. Of course, we're in negative, so it looks like they're going up, but they're actually going down. In this direction, it's 4 blocks from the spawner, and then in this direction, it's 3 blocks, because the actual center of spawn is this corner right here. Now, in addition to that, in order to get infinite spawning, you have to be able to make a 17 by 17 by 9 or 17 by 9 by 17 blocks. So basically 4 blocks above or below, so where you have the orange block there, or 8 blocks in any direction where you see the orange block there. You can't see it, but it's up here, there, or there. So we have to be able to move the mobs beyond these orange blocks in order to have it continually spawn. Usually dropping it below, since it's only 4, makes it a little bit easier. Similar to the iron golems, you don't have to move them as far away if you drop them below or above. And then the final specification, in order to have this mob spawner be active and lit up, you have to be within 16 blocks of it. So as long as we're within 16 blocks of both spawners and we're able to move them at least 8 blocks away or 4 blocks below, we should be all good in the hood. And let's go ahead and figure this out for this spawner as well now. I'm going to switch over to glass so we'll be able to see. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We have to move them at least this height up. So let's put out some orange blocks to specify this. And with this one, for sure, we're going to be moving them upwards because it's so far down. All right, and then let's continue going up. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And right there, that's kind of interesting. But you see it just got unlit. And right there, now it's lit. So that's kind of interesting. That didn't seem quite 16 blocks away. But anyway, so this is the highest that we're able to go, which is 42. Now I think if we move 1 over, let's see, it's still lit up. And right there, is it still lit up? It looks like it's still lit up. Let's continue to move. And there, we can't see now, so let's knock out this orange thing so we can see. Let's head back up. Alright, and right there, still lit up. So we're able to go pretty far. I think the number I'm going to be going for, although this is 42, it's still lit up. Still lit up. Wow, so 42 could be a decent block height. Now with this one, of course, and all these, it's lit up. So I think I may actually decide to go with 41 for the block height, because I kind of liked that height since it's also 1 block above where spawns are able to spawn. So I was going to do sort of a whole thing seeing all the exact heights, but it looks like 41 actually is a good number. And that 41 is also below there and above there. So I think that will work out nicely. Let me sort of place out a glass floor at 41, and I'll meet you guys back. Alright, so I put in most of this glass floor anywhere on here, and even further. I decided it didn't need to test it anymore. The Skelly spawner is lit up and active for spawning. And then for the zombie spawner up there, it works in all this area until I get to this last block right here. As soon as I step off, it will stop it spawning. So this gives me a really nice big area. And of course, like I said before, any mobs that are moved above those orange blocks or below that orange block, they'll be able to be infinite spawning. So that's perfect. They're really spaced nicely. In fact, that guy could have been a little bit higher, but it still gives us lots of leeway room. So anywhere on here, we'll be able to build the killing area. So that's perfect. Last thing I want to do just to make sure, and again, this is at Y is 41. I just want to do a similar type of test. I'll do most of it off camera for this spider spawner over here, and just find out where the perfect area is where both the zombie and that are lit up. Hopefully it will be at a similar level, but we shall see. Oh man, this is going to be an annoying one. I found the spot. Both right here we are at Y is 40. And it works right here for both of them if I'm standing right in the center of the block. But if I move over just a little bit, the zombie turns off. Or if I go all the way over here, the zombie's on, but the spider's off. Now this also works if I go up 1 higher, which is at 41. Let's see. Worked a second ago. Come on, guy. Help me out here. Maybe it was right in this block. Let me see. Okay, so if I'm right here, which is kind of like in the corner of those two, they're both lit up as well. So that works. We can still get them both active, and I don't know how often I'd really be using the spider one with it, but that's good to know. They'll both work at 41. So I'm not going to screw around with that guy anymore. Let's start to get our base floor all leveled out so we can finish up working on that, and hopefully if we can get that done, we can start messing around with the spawners, is what I'm really excited to do. So at 41, we can have a flat floor and have none of the slime spawning, so that's perfect. I'm going to go get some TNT. Oh wow, this is filled in pretty nicely. I put in mycelium just because I was sick of looking at the dirt. And this is going to, of course, get ripped out and keep on going down. Let's head up. Shit. Oh my god, shoot me now. Such bad aim. Let's see how many golems we have in this time. Holy moly. Over 140. Let's get down crushed. Whew, that was causing me quite a bit of lag. Man, this iron just keeps on stacking up. Alright, so I'm going to get out the TNT and we'll blow a couple up together and then I'll do the rest off camera. Alright, so we're at level 41 right here. This is what we want to bring this whole thing down about 4 blocks, because I think it's at 45. So let's kind of play around with how this TNT is going to blow up with it. I have a feeling that's probably the best layer to do it at right here. It's kind of tough, but let's see. Let's throw it in and give her a light. Bam! Oh man. Yeah, so this is going to be frustrating because I think it's mostly sand and dirt, which have very low blast resistances. So that was at that layer right there. Oof. Oof. I'm going to have to do a lot of filling in. That's fine, because we'll want to figure out what we're going to use for the floor as well. So hold on, yeah. So I did it there. Let's try it here. We'll do it up here. Run away! Ooh. Well, that's good. It should clear out pretty quickly. I'm going to do a whole row of these. Then we'll blow them up together. Alright, you ready, guys? Let's see how this row does. Run away! Boom! Ooh, gotta be careful. There's a lot of caves over here. Alright, that did pretty good, I do think. Let's see, what level is this? 40. Alright, so I just gotta refill on the floor, but I'm gonna wanna replace it from the smooth stone anyway, so that's not the end of the world. Alright, I want to do one more test. I don't think this is gonna blast the right way, but this might avoid me having to fill in the floor. If it does right, we shall see. Alright, well it does blast to the floor correctly, but I don't get the same width that I did from the other way. So I'll try it one more time with the one right next to it and just adjust it a bit. Alright, so in the last one I had it centered on with 3 blocks on both sides. Now I'm going to do it so before I had it like that, this time I'm going to have just 2 blocks on each side. And let's see if it blows out a little bit more evenly. That is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I still have all these corner pieces I'd kind of rather fill in than have to dig out more. Let me test a couple of them in a row and just see how the blast pattern looks. Alright, here we have 3 in a row. Let's see how that does. Oh, it ends up falling down one anyway. But that's decent. That's decent. It's easier to put in that way. So I know it's, again, not the most efficient for breaking the most blocks, but it's still going to save me a hell of a lot in my tools. Alright, hold on. One more test. Hopefully this will work. Last one, and then we'll do it all together. So this is now spaced 3 apart. Yeah, it doesn't quite reach. Doesn't quite reach. Okay, that one I don't want to go off. Let's try now 2 down here. I know we already tested the 2 down, but... yeah, look at that. Just get such a larger blast. I don't know. Maybe that's the better way to go. Just go 2 down for all of them. Alright, that was the last of my stack of TNT. I have more. I'll make some in a little bit, but let's just blow this up and see how it does. Because I don't want to do the whole base if it ends up being screwy. Alright, take cover! Oh, that was awesome. That was freaking awesome. Alright, I'm going to light this up and sort of smooth it out. And then we'll do another big blast. Get out of here. Actually, you know what I want to do? Come here. Come here. Uh-oh. What you gonna do? Don't blow me up now. Don't blow me up now. Oh, no. No. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's freaking awesome. Yes. That was a good one. Oh man, it got messy. Alright, time to clean up. Let's see if we got any cool holes or anything in here though. I know there's a ravine around here somewhere. Hopefully. Oh man, it's dark in here. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, what's this? Look at that. Perfect. Connects right into our slime farm. Get out of here. I just heard a zombie pigman. He's around here somewhere. Alright, time to clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Oh man, that might have been just a little too much. Holy crap. Yeah, I blew it down pretty low, down to like 30 in some spots, and we're supposed to be at 41. And we took out that whole part of the circle, so really annoying. I'm gonna have to redo that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it all up, and then we'll take a look at how she look. Get out of here. Freaking creepers up the wazoo. my god. So we're all finished. Got the floor moved down to level 41. So pretty good there. Next time we might be able to start putting in the glass. I'm getting pretty exhausted. That took me a good part of the day to do. Anyway, why don't we, there's, oh, is that going to make it? Oh, it's getting harder and harder and harder to make this throw. So we might have to make an elevator soon. Let's go ahead and harvest these guys because they're getting up pretty high. My god. I think it was around 150, almost 200. You can just see how much freaking iron I've got in this episode. How long I've been working on this. Alright, buddy. Come on down. Come on down. Alright, anyway, I'd like to go and break up some ore with my fortune pick before we go. So let's hop down there. And another thing I wanted to do today, I wanted to start putting up the donator wall. Got a whole bunch of donations this weekend. Thank you so much, guys. If you donated, expect an email to be sent over to you, because I want to make sure that I have all your YouTube names to be able to put them up on the donor wall. But yeah, I guess we will get to that next time. Let's see. Break up. I'll save those ones for later. I always like having some of the redstone ore by themselves. I got a whole bunch of lapis ones too. We'll leave those. Let's just do the diamond. A couple of the redstone. Oh, I love doing this. Alright, let's do the diamond for it first. Why the heck not? Alright. Oh, that's right. I forget I get XP. Only one there. This is a fortune pick, right? Yep, fortune 3. 2. Come on, man. Gotta be kidding me. Why am I getting no fortune? Come on. There we go. How many are we going to pick up there? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 3 in that one. It's hard to tell. Ooh, nice. Got a nice 4 there. And let's just break these all up. So hard to tell how many you get just because they stick together. That's not bad. 31. Now let's do the redstone. Alright, here we go. Woo! God, I love it. Alright, here we go, guys. Woo! Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 1/4 stacks. Not bad. We really needed that, and we still got this whole other 64 block. So we'll break that up later. I think I might need to make a new pick soon. Let's just see. Yeah, we're getting pretty low there. I did a couple of enchantments on axes, just trading with the certificates. Let's see. Those are all silk touch. Alright, so we got one more efficiency 4 before this guy runs out. So I think we might kick things off, start things off with that next time. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I think we didn't get to the spawners today, but as far as making a spawner trap, but I think I'll play around with it a bunch in between this episode and next episode so that we can work mostly on that next time. And I'll also do a whole bunch of the base. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.